for a little while here. It'd be really cool if this truck that's just, oh, there he goes. Maybe? It's just a truck just sitting in front of my house, idling. He left, don't worry. All right, I cracked the garage doors. I got to get my charger up. I am officially 11 minutes late. I do apologize for that. Hunter is already upgrading to Super Geekster. Welcome to the Super Geekster, Hunter. I appreciate you doing that. If you didn't know, I have memberships to the channel, and you can be a member. You get some member-only content, and you get some cool highlighted things in the live chat, because I go live once a week, and you get to be one of the main people that gets to be seen when I'm live. And you get to support this dumb channel that I have that's called Geeks 4x4. I almost whacked myself in the face. It's called Geeks 4x4, and it is all about Ford Excursions. And if you have a Ford Excursion, I would love to chat with you. It's my goal every week, coming on here live. I'm late today, coming between two different jobs. So I do apologize for being a little bit late and setting up while you guys are coming in. But I'm here. I got to do one more thing. There's a way to share this. Yep, share the link, copy link. All right, I'll be right back. And there we are. It is updated there. There's nobody. And there we are. It is updated there. There's nobody here. We're doing great. All right, now I'm fully set. Ready for the excursion chat. Oh, I also need to, get that prompt going and do that. I always forget how to do all of these things. No, you know what? Let's do a poll this week. See how many people. Okay, now there's a poll. That you guys should vote in that poll there. It's just down in the thing. I don't know. It's in the chat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I guess I'm gonna do my Q&A thing above. And boom, there we go. Country Taco, what is up, man? How are you doing? Oh, I just clicked on the poll and I can't get out of it. There it is. Country Taco, are you leaving right now? We just started, man. We gotta hang out. I know we've talked before. NA, what is up? How are you doing this week? Guys, we are live on YouTube. If you didn't know, my channel is called Geeks 4x4. It is the Ford Excursion channel. So if you have any questions about Ford Excursions, or you just want to talk about anything Ford Excursion, that is what I'm here for, and that is what I am live for. And I would love to chat with all of you guys. Levi, no. So, yeah, we're just doing that. Nope. You want to buy a Hyundai Elantra? I don't know, man. This poll is really frustrating to go in and out. So yeah. NA, you were interested in buying a Hyundai Elantra. You want a Ford Excursion, buddy. No Honda. You want to buy a Kia Soul? Those are, I don't know, they're all right. They're not terrible. Paul, how you doing? Russian friend, I cannot say your name, but glad to have you here. Man, I appreciate it, Country Taco. Very much appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for supporting. I'm loving growing this community. When are you off work, man? Are we gonna be able to talk at the end? Hopefully you're around. Mike, seriously? That sounds awesome. You can go into my channel and post a picture of it on the community tab. I would love to see a picture of that thing. You've got an excursion axle under it? If that exists, I have never seen it, and I want to see it, and I love it. Sounds awesome. Jordan Ford, you are in timeout and gone. We don't have any space for that type of behavior. Yeah, and a Raptor's not really the kind of vehicle you don't want to have places to drive. It's pretty purpose built. You want to get some cool. You want to drive some cool places. I was just looking under the Bob Excursion here. Don't mind me. I'm making sure it wasn't leaking. It doesn't look like it's leaking, so we're good. So yeah, we're just hanging out, guys. Aiden, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Grayman, I have both. So this one right behind me is a V10 gas, and there's one right outside the garage that is a 7.3 liter diesel. So I have them both. I found that 2 is better than 1. So anyway, we are here doing the live. If you have not hit the thumbs up and you are in here, you guys should hit that thumbs up. We got a bunch of people bouncing in and out, and I would just love to get a couple of major thumbs up here. Get this thing boosted up at the beginning. So if you're in here watching, I would appreciate a quick thumbs up from you. Our goal today is $50 again. So we're going to go for the $50 thing. Oh, no, we weren't $60 last week. So we're going to go for $60. If you want to donate, that would be amazing. YouTube's doing a cool thing. So if I get a donation, I get more money out of it. So if you are up for donating, this is the time to do it because I get even more. So it's pretty awesome. Aiden, I really appreciate you liking. I saw a couple people liked. That's awesome. Thumbs up. But yeah, we're here like I am every week to... yeah, NA, I'm just a normal guy, man. I am just trying to make a channel grow and, honestly, more trying to build a community because the community is so much cooler, than, having just all these followers that you don't know. So I am mostly interested in building that community. Like the poll is really annoying because whenever I click it up, it covers up everything. Crunch Munch, no propaganda around here, but you can hit that like button for some Ford Excursion propaganda. Yeah, buddy. So... Anyway, yeah, the Ford Excursion was the world's largest SUV at the time. It weighed the most. It was the tallest. And Crunch Munch, I appreciate you pressing the like button. That is awesome, man. So yeah, the Ford Excursion is the largest SUV ever built. It is the tallest and the Random encounters, you are in timeout and gone. Bye. And so Ford built it from 2000 to 2005. Got 4 different motors. Can anybody in the comments name what different motors or engines, if you want to be internet specific, because the internet really yells at me for saying motors. Thank you, Emmy. I'm going to hide that, but appreciate the love for the truck, man. It's really cool. Mullet, what up, buddy? Hey, guys, hang out for just a second. I got to shoot a single text. Right back. Glad to have you in here again, Mullet. If you could hit that like button, that would be incredible. We are moving up the charts big time with the likes today. I might have figured out the poll. I can actually view it. We've got 31% of you in here own Excursion, so that's pretty awesome. Gray Man, you worked at a Ford dealership. Yeah, man. Yeah, so the gem module is what you're referring to, Gray Man. They had some issues with it, leaking, and then essentially, yeah, frying the gem module. So kind of annoying. So, yeah, I've been lucky. I mean, both of mine have been able to be in the garage. The white one I've had since new. The windshield doesn't really leak. I need to get a windshield in it, though. It has 348,000 miles on the factory windshield. It's going to be like HD vision when I get the windshield in it. This one here, somebody put a windshield in it at some point, but it has another crack currently. And so I don't know, it needs a windshield, but it does leak, so that's kind of annoying. Aiden, hi again. NA, no, I'm taking care of them, don't worry. Taking care of the naysayers. Those guys, the internet is a great place for building community, and it's just really disappointing that people use the internet to pick on people and beat them down and do all of that, and I think this isn't a place for that. So I'm just gonna, if you comment something rude or demeaning, you're gonna get put away. So, you know, it is what it is. Yo, Lars, what is up, buddy? I don't know if you've ever joined us in the live before, but I am glad to have you because you have commented forever, and I am glad to have you in the live, man. Welcome to the live. Unless I'm forgetting and you have been in here before, I don't know. I've been doing this weekly for, I don't know, a little over a month now, I think, and it's been really fun. Mullet, nice work, man. What do you have left to do? I forget what you're doing to that Tacoma. Got 17 votes in the poll. We got 35% of you say that you have one. That's pretty awesome. Have an excursion. So, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, Lars. I am glad to have you. Like I said, I know your name. You have been commenting for years, and I really appreciate your support, man. The idea behind the live is that people like you can come in and we can, you know, build a better relationship than just commenting back and forth and doing all that. So if everybody that's in here could continue to hit that thumbs up button, that helps this live grow and get pushed to more people. So if you have not yet, you could hit the thumbs up button. That would be awesome. Oh, very cool, Mullet. That's awesome. Aiden, that is awesome, man. I am glad you have a YouTube channel. So check him out. What do you build? What do you do on your YouTube channel, Aiden? Crunch. They do not make the Excursion anymore. So the Excursion was only made from 2000 to 2005. And basically the gas prices kind of killed them. And Ford has refused to make another one, which is kind of disappointing to a lot of us because nothing exists that is comparable. I mean, what you're looking at behind me is an SUV that is on that is on, sorry, I've got to put a user in timeout here. So yeah, the Ford Excursion is pretty much the only SUV ever built that's fully on a 3/4 ton truck frame. The Suburbans were on a frame. It's a half-ton pickup. Some of them, the 80s and stuff, you could say were on a 3/4 ton, but a 3/4 ton in the 80s is a lot different from now. And now even the 3/4 ton that's on under this truck is so much different than now. And so, yeah, the big SUVs on an actual truck chassis with truck drivetrain, with all that stuff, and that's what you're looking at behind me. This is, you know, a pickup truck with an SUV body is what I like to call it, and that's why I call it a truck, because it's got a truck frame and a truck drivetrain and a truck axles, and I mean, the only thing making a pickup different is because it's a pickup truck. So yeah. So we're about around here. I built this one behind me. It is Bob 12 inches. It's pretty cool, pretty different. So that overhang is 12 inches longer from the factory. And so I cut it there. You can see the seam and all that. And it's on 40s, so that's pretty fun. Is it called Hot Shot? No, sir. No, sir, Fun Fix. Mullet, IFS. No, I'm just kidding. SAS for sure, my friend. I would always suggest SAS. It just costs so much money to make IFS do really cool things, but it is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. Nate from Dirt Lifestyles is doing that with his Tacoma, and it's really impressive. The portals and like all that stuff it's really actually really impressive. So pretty cool. But yeah, so my channel is all about Ford Excursions, and you know, a lot about this one right here. Cody Doy. All right, Aiden. We're gonna check out Aiden at Cody Boy or Cody Doy. I think it's BOY, right? Not DOY. Sounds like a fun channel. All of shorts. What do you like? But what are you doing in the shorts? Like funny things or what? Let's see. If we're gonna talk about a different channel on here, I gotta know everything about it, Aiden. Give me your elevator pitch. Hey guys, if you're on here, you found the Ford Excursion guy on the internet. If you could hit the thumbs up button to help more people be able to find this live, I would really, really appreciate that. This live goal today, we are making a goal of $60, just like we did last week. See if we can do it again. And yeah, the other cool information that's happening around me and around the channel, we are planning a Ford Excursion event. So next year, we're going to have a Ford Excursion meet. Probably, I think it's the first of its kind. And we're going to do a Ford Excursion only meet and have a great, you know, Ford Excursion, get a bunch of the community together and have a great time. So if you can hit that like button, and if you guys are so inclined to hit that donations or super chat or whatever it is. I also have memberships on the channel. If you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, you are welcome to support me in that way, and that would be awesome. Music, but not music. All right, cool. Fun flicks. I personally do not. My friends that are truck drivers have dispatchers, so I am good. Vectop. Man, I'm just here talking about excursions. We are, I am the excursion guy on the internet, and I am here to build community and talk to people. So yeah. This guy just gets a bit hid from the channel. It's more fun. And bye, Lord Edgington. Great name. Heck yeah, Mullet. So, Mullet, if you go If you go to my community tab now, Mullet, you can go to like post or something, and there's a way for you to post a picture on my page now, on my YouTube page. So I've got the new community set up, and I would love for you to post a picture of that truck on my community page so that more people can see it. You're live here every week, just about, and I'm all about supporting people. So definitely post it from your account so people can go follow you, and yeah. Fun flicks. I have no idea, man. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about the trucking industry. So, yeah, Mullet, see if you can figure that out. It's pretty easy. Dynamite Dan, what's up, man? Chevy Tahoe, you know, you wish you had an Excursion, and that's okay. But we're still brothers in the big SUV market, man. So you're all right to hang out. We can chat. Not a big deal with me. I think a lot of people think that because I'm an Excursion guy, I just hate the Suburban or I hate the Tahoes, and I really don't, you know? I think that us big SUV guys have got to stick together because they haven't built anything that's comparable to an Excursion in forever. The new Suburbans are like cars, so I don't know. Aiden, I will go watch them, but I can't right now, buddy. I'll go check you out after my hangout. See, and that's the thing, you know, I think that the internet tries to make you feel like that all of these people so much dislike each other and there's just so much hate going around. And that's not what I'm about, and that's not what I want my internet to be about. And so I want to create this community of people who just support each other and are grateful to be able to hang out with each other. And, you know, whatever you want to do with your truck, not everybody has to bob an Excursion and take it to the dumbest places in the world to be my friend. Like, that's not just, I'm just glad to have people up, you know? So, appreciate it, Dan. That's awesome. What year's your burb? NA, yes, there are, man. Kyle, it's pretty much what the new Suburban is. And honestly, I mean, it's a little shade on the Suburban, right? But, like, that's pretty much how I feel like Suburbans have always been. They're kind of a glorified station wagon. They're just really not built in the same. And that's why everybody, when they compare it to an Excursion, it always makes me laugh. Because I've been in a lot of Suburbans. I've owned Suburbans. I've owned a lot of Excursions. And it's just such a different vehicle that it's, like, not even comparable. But it's comparable in the fact that, like, dudes, we need to haul lots of things. And that's what's fun, you know, being in a big vehicle. And Chevy's got a big motors in those things, and that's fun, you know. Heck yeah, man. We're all trying to get out there and enjoy nature. And that is... that's why this is called Geeks 4x4. That's why it's not called the Excursion Guy or something like that. I know I've really gone to the Ford Excursions, but, you know, when I started this channel a long time ago now, I didn't want to name it something like that where it, you know, could kick people out or did something like that. I wanted to name it something that was open enough that everybody would feel invited. So, yeah, if you can hit that like button, I'm just kidding, that we're in here right now, keep this thing growing. 2015 Tahoe, nice. A 5.7. Isn't there I was say 5.3, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. It's like a 5.7 is, I don't know what it is. It's not the LS, though. So, yeah, my goal with Live is to build community. It's also helping me fund this a little bit better because you guys are able to donate. So, my goal today, like I said, $60. However many people want to donate to get to that, that's fine with me. I love having more people contribute and, just support and love. So, you know, it's about getting to know you guys, though. So, don't feel like you need to send money, but... it's always appreciated. And, yeah, there you go. Yeah, 5.7 is an old 350. Or is it a 383 is the 5.7? That's what's in my boat, essentially. I have a 383 stroker in my boat. The only Chevy motor I own. Captain Richard Skin. Yes, sir. Love me a V10, man. This V10 has impressed the heck out of me. It is not a 7.3 in any way, shape, or form. It would not ever replace my 7.3, but I love the V10. I'm quite impressed with it, and it does everything that I've asked it to, and runs in all different positions that it shouldn't run in, and all the stuff that it does, man. It's a good truck. Yes, sir, Dan, the 350. That is also a excellent motor. Yeah. Too bad that Chevy couldn't put good transmissions behind those. They'd all still be doing well, too. But yeah, ask away, guys. Any questions you got, Ford Excursion related. It doesn't have to be Ford Excursion related. It can be anything you want. Crunch Munch, that's awesome, man. Some of those old Hondas are just great beaters, and yeah, should run forever. I mean, they're pretty great. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's all about, and I like not having a car payment too. Older vehicles are more fun. Mullet, not yet, but I have everything plumbed, and the tank is, if my buddy Rugged Fab would ever get it done. He's been really busy at work, so he hasn't been able to get it done. Thank you, Crunch Munch, for hanging out. Appreciate the thumbs up from you, man. Appreciate talking, and we'll see you next time. I'm here every week, Wednesdays, 4 o'clock Pacific time, and we stay on for about 2 hours and hang out. Mullet, back to your question. No, not currently, but the plan is yes. If Rugged Fab Works would ever stop being really busy at work, and he could finish my tank that he's doing for free, he said, I'm so upset it's not done. Just kidding. But yeah, so there is a second tank getting built. Yeah, so I had to build a gas tank. I don't know if you have been around for that. So this truck is bobbed 12 inches, and so the gas tank originally from Ford comes from like pretty much the rear axle to the back bumper, and so when I bobbed it and took the 12 inches out, I had to build a custom tank. So I bought a fuel cell off of Amazon, and then we extended it and made it bigger. And so I got like 23 gallons right now, which is not near enough for a V10 that gets bad gas mileage. And so I'm hoping to get around 15 out of this other tank, be back up right around 40-ish. Even if I get 12 out of it, I'll be happy. So, yeah, so that's the current what's going on. Aiden, you must be on the East Coast. I am on the West Coast. It is only 4:40. That's awesome, Dan. Yeah, these are 40s on this truck. So, they're biggins. They work pretty well. Yeah, if you go to my channel on the shorts and stuff, I don't know if you just found me today, Dan, but if you haven't subscribed, you should do that. And also, I haven't said thumbs up for a while. If you are in here and you have not hit the thumbs up, I would love to get a thumbs up from you right now. Help me out. Like I said, also, we've got a goal of $60 again this week from the donation, super chat, I don't know, whatever it is. So if anything you guys can do for that. Cool thing is if I get 3 that donated in a row, YouTube really helps me up with that. So that's pretty awesome. And so I actually have like a promotion going on right now that I make more money. So as long as I make a little bit this week, I'll have done 3 in a row thanks to you guys. So that is awesome. Mullet, you're in Montana. I think Hunter's in here. He's in Montana too. Fabio, what is up, my friend? Welcome. Where are you this week in the world, Mr. World Traveler? Jeeping Adventure. Uh-oh. Dusty and Rusty in the building. How we doing, guys? Oh, back home for now, huh? Aiden, you're in Delaware. That's fun. Yeah. What's new with you guys? Anything fun, excursion related? I've been driving my 7.3 a ton. So that's been fun. The new tunes from AA Design Tuning are like so good. So I'm quite happy with that. Hunter, hey, you're going to Utah? Hey Hunter, I had a question for you. Do you guys do cages at that shop? I meant to text you this week, message you this week, and I didn't. And so now I see you again. So I'm gonna ask you. You do. Hunter, we need to chat. Bob needs a cage. And I just don't have the I have the welding skills. I just don't have like the bending and the rest of the skills. NA, my opinion on lift kits. Do it myself or look for something good. I don't know exactly what you're looking for with that question. Do it yourself or have a shop do it, or buy cheap, and I don't really know. Aiden, I like pretty much all kinds of music. Project XJ, what is up, my friend? Got a bunch of our regulars back in here, which is awesome. If you guys could, do the stuff like hitting the thumbs up and doing that type of thing, it's always helpful. Helps get this thing going to all the good peeps. Man, our poll is staying dead even. We got 35% excursion owners that have done it. 58% say no. 8% say other four-wheel drive. I got you. NA, I am of the... see you later, Hunter. Thanks for hanging. All right, NA, I am of the belief that you can find really good parts. Mr. 420, thank you. I am glad that you love Fords, so you can move along to the next live if you're just gonna bash on Fords. Anyway, I am of the belief that you can buy really good individual parts if you don't buy a kit. But there are some really nice kits out there, with that being said. So, like, a kit from a good company is a good kit. But yeah. So like a kit from Skyjacker. If you wanted to get Skyjacker springs and shocks and do that as your lift, that's a nice kit. But, like, some people, their springs don't ride very good, where if I was buying, all the other stuff, I don't know. I would buy separately. So, like, I really like Skyjacker shocks. So whatever person made a lift kit for the control arms or whatever, I would always buy Skyjacker shocks and springs. So, also have a discount code for them, Geeks 4x410, if anybody is looking currently for a lift kit. Henry, thank you for joining the chat. The engine that is in this truck behind me is a V10. It is the 6.8 V10 Monster. A lot of fun. It's not very fun. It just sounds fun. So, yeah, I have a couple excursions, though. So, this one's got a V10. The other one has a 7.3 in it. So, Project XJ, pretty much, yeah. I don't personally know Chris Fix. I have heard of him, NA, but I do not know him. Yeah, Project XJ. If you're willing to trim a little bit, a 37 will fit. I mean, I had the 40s on this thing with like 1.5 inches of lift. So, those Z71s, So my brother has a 23 Z71 Suburban, and it is sweet. Love Ford, hate the V10, huh? That's surprising. There's not many people that like Fords and hate the V10s. V10s are a really good engine. Like, just ask U-Haul and Fleetwood and, I don't know, everybody that's put them in every motor ever. Put more hydrogen in this water. It's the hydrogen water bottle. That's going to be on the Geeks 4x4 store pretty soon. I've just been testing it, and I filled it again with hydrogen halfway, and it just gets all cloudy. Your screen is loading? I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, Henry, that's an interesting perspective, because like I said, oh, there you go, Fabio. Yeah, there's, I have a friend that's selling one of those in Utah. That is, like, it has 140,000 miles. It's been in their family since new. It's got some rust because it's lived in Park City its whole life, but the thing is mint. It's been in the garage forever, you know, all the good stuff, and it's pretty sweet. I don't think that Ford has actually stopped making the V10. The V10 is still getting put into U-Haul trucks and motorhomes, and it's maybe not being put into Ford. Is it not being put in the vans anymore? So I don't know. Is a V10 still being put into anything as a Ford? I just know it's still in the but it's still being put in Fleetwood motorhomes. Like, you can buy a new motorhome with a V10 in it still. So yeah, I don't know. The V10's been produced was produced for 20 years, so that's a pretty good run for an engine. Most engines don't get run for that long. When did Ford stop making the V10? 420. And yeah. Yeah, 7.3 is the replacement, right? So it's a couple years ago. So 20 years after starting to make the V10. That's a pretty good run for an engine. Just saying. Ran longer than the 7.3, and the 7.3 is one of the best motors ever built. So, the original 7.3, the diesel 7.3. But no, I don't really care about new cars, so sorry. I know that they use this motor for a really long time, and it's pretty good. And U-Haul own tons of them, and there are tons of motorhomes with a V10 in them. And so I know it's a decent motor. And I also have one that has 230,000 miles on it. That's just fine. So, 2021. So, the V10 ran production for 21 years. Actually, 22 years. I think it came out in 99 with the Super Duty. So, that's not a sucky engine run. You could think that, but it isn't. That's quite a nice engine run. Give you 7.3, baby. Tractor engine all day. Yeah, 6.8, it's not a bad motor. That's not bad, Fowler. It's a little bit of money. I wish it was less money for you, but 150,000 miles is pretty low miles. Fabio, indeed I do. Yes. I don't have an ICP. I should have an ICP, but I don't. Liam, what's up, man? Project XJ. Yeah, how long did the 4-liter run? But technically the 4-liter changed in... I don't know that the 4-liter ran as long as you think. Because technically... So I have my LJ sitting right here. And it has a 4-liter in it. In 2005 and 2006, they changed some things on the 4-liter. It's got an oil pump drive assembly that, like, set up now instead of a full distributor. And that wasn't great because those factory ones don't, like, they don't last very long. And then if they chew up your cam, you're dead. So kind of not a great thing. So kind of the good 4 liters, but technically I think you're right. I think they ran a high output 4 liter from 94 to 06, so about the same time as the V10. Yeah, Fowler, I want you to pay like $3,000 or 4. I don't know if it's nice. It's not that bad. 150,000 miles is great. Yeah, 150,000 miles is great. It's just, I don't know. No, it's not sus. It's just that somebody thinks it's worth more than it probably is. I just don't know that it's worth that. I feel like it's worth like, I don't know. It's got 150,000. I don't know how many you can find with that low of miles now, though. Is the problem. No, they hold their value a little bit. But I don't know. Like a 2-wheel drive one with like under 100 on it would be over 10 grand. So in theory, it's not that bad. I don't know. Go offer them 45 for it. Then I would feel better about it. Since you're going to move here anyway, you don't want a 2-wheel drive. Mr. 420. I don't know, man. It works just fine. The overhead cams have never been a problem with them. This is a 2-valve. I should tell you. The Excursions have a 2-valve. I don't know enough about the 3-valve to. I don't know anything about the 3-valve. I know that 3-valve 5.4s have cam phaser issues. So, yeah, mine just shoots spark plugs. So, that's fine. That's all it needs. Just tighten the spark plugs every little while. Hey, if you're in here and you have not hit the thumbs up button, you should do that. There's also a little like super chat donation thing, and if you are up for donating and helping support the channel, that would be amazing. YouTube's running a promotion if I get 3 in a row, which I have 2 right now in a row where you guys have donated. I think I get a little boost in the earnings. So if anybody is up for donating that, that would be awesome. That would make this 3rd in a row thing. The goal today is $60, but not one person has to take care of that. Don't worry about it. I also have channel memberships now. If you didn't know, you can be a geekster or a super geekster. Pretty awesome, pretty fun. And just, you know, support the channel. Channel is all about excursion stuff. On the excursion realm, we are working on on hosting and creating an event. So I'm gonna make next year in April. We're going to do an excursion event in Texas. So if you're interested in that, I have posted a link on my community tab. The most recent post that I made was a link to that, I believe, or the one before that, and you'll see it. And you can go fill out a thing, and you get on an email list. So, Lars, that is 100% what I agree with. Long trip thing, I don't, though. The V10, I think, is great for a daily driver. I think it's awesome. But the 730 is way better for long trips. Just gets better fuel economy and doesn't shift on hills and like all that stuff. But for driving around daily, I hate driving the 730 daily. It's the worst, especially when it's cold. There's no way. Aiden, it's a V10. That's what we've been talking about. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, you should. Jeeping Adventure probably hit the like button, and maybe they'll have an excursion to add to their fleet by next year so that they are invited to my excursion event, because, you know, on the excursions. So, need to buy an excursion. Lars, you gonna come over for the event next year? Have you seen information on the event yet, Lars? Like I said, I do love the V10. It's just the 7.3 is just better for long haul. It just is, and towing, and all of that. But around town, I love how smooth the V10 is, and you just get in it and drive it. You don't have to worry about warming it up and doing any of that. It's awesome. It's way better to drive in the winter. Except mine hates the cold. doesn't have oil pressure in the cold. It never shows me oil pressure on the gauge until like it's been running for a minute or two, which is cool. It's fine. Oh, is that what's happening? Well, that's fun. Super chat's not working. I don't know what to do about that. But you shouldn't be sending me super chats anyway. But that's annoying. Real fun. Hopefully, maybe they just stop making it work so that I don't get the 3 in a row. And yeah, I can't do anything about that. I have no control. Yeah, I have no control over that, so I have no idea what. Yeah, I don't know. But thanks for trying. V10. Yes, Aiden. That's what we were talking about. Welcome to the chat. I'm kidding. So somebody's got to pick on you, man. It's more fun that way. What other excursion questions do we have for the day, guys? We were just sitting here. I am up for anything excursion-related, question-wise. Just hanging out with you guys tonight. This is my weekly Wednesday hangout. I do this every week, so if you don't remember the question tonight, you can look again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. The same time. I started at 4 o'clock Pacific time, and I go till, I don't know, dinner time. Till I want to not be on here anymore. And I'm bored. Just kidding. Don't bore me. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the heart button. Do all the stuff. Somebody else try the super chat? Is it broken for everybody? I got one person saying the super chat is broken. So yeah, is that true? Can somebody else try that? Ooh, the hearts are working. The hearts are flowing. Loving the hearts. Loving the hearts. Oh, yeah. Got the hearts rolling. That's pretty fun. Boo! I wasn't frozen. I just froze myself and then booed you. Oh, well, it works. Hunter's back, too. Holy crap. Now we got people coming. Yeah. It works. Well, thank you, guys. I really appreciate you testing that. You didn't have to actually send me money, but I do appreciate that a lot. That is awesome. Fabio, thank you. You think you're going to come to the 2026 or no? Because, I mean, we're so close. You could just drive up there in whatever rental car you are, too. We'd allow it, you know. Nice. Okay, Lars, so thank you guys for testing the super chat. Thank you so much for donating to the channel. Like I said, I really appreciate it. It's the problem that I have right now is that it's all of you guys that what? That's so random. Well, it looks like it came through, so I don't know. Thanks, Hunter. You're giving me way too much money. We do need to talk about this roll cage, and then I can return the favor here. So, Lars, yeah, are you thinking of shipping your truck, Lars, or what are you thinking? Because so Fabio and I have been talking about this, and I mean, I'm down for helping you guys buy whatever. If you buy stuff in the Pacific Northwest, I'll go get it for you, and you could drive up here, and we could all go together. And then I could help you sell it or do whatever when we're done. But if you're thinking about buying a truck, let me know to come over. I just don't feel like it's worth it to ship it, especially for the first one. I wouldn't ship it. I mean, maybe down the road if you were like, I really want my nice one here, ship your Excursion. But yeah, again, just want to extend that out. If you want to come to this event from another country and you would like to buy a truck here or do something for the event or just come and hang out, I mean, let me know. We'll figure something out. Yeah, no, that's what I remember you saying that, Fabio. So whatever I need to do to help you do that, I am more than happy to help you. And like I said, you can buy one up here in the Pacific Northwest, and then fly, and I can pick you up or do whatever, you know. But you're here all the time, so it's a little different. Lars, I think you're still here. So I didn't get you to the link in my post, in the community tab on my YouTube channel, and also I don't know if you follow me on Facebook too. I haven't posted to Instagram yet. I should do that. But on my Facebook page and the community tab under posts, you should see a post from me that it says, you know, it's happening. We're doing a Fort Excursion event. Here's a link. And if you go to that link and put your email in, you'll be on the email list that I don't know all the details yet. So I'm just like in the preliminary trying to get a feeler for how many people actually are interested in knowing information. And guys, last time I checked, and I haven't looked for a few days, there was 115. And I am stoked about that. I think that kind of like, you know, return for just asking about it and like wanting information is amazing. And to me, if 25% of those showed up, that would be such a success for year one. So I'm hopeful. I need to reach back out to the place. The place is Maris Adventure Park. It's in the Panhandle of Texas, and so I need to talk to them. Mullet, thank you for hanging out, my friend. We will see you on the next one. Oh, Rusty is sending me an excursion right now. So he's looking at excursions currently, and he's ready to buy one for the event. So I love that journey for me. And I'm going to get all my friends to buy excursions so they can come hang out with me at this event. Yeah, thank you, Mullet, for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on every week or so. It's pretty fun. Glad to have you here. So let's take the poll here. We have got current percentage. It's blocking it out. Oh, because it has all this. It's 35% yes people in here. 3% of people want to own one. And 51% say no. Oh, yeah, you have the extra excursion. Rusty, I don't know. There's another excursion in Montana if you want one that Hunter has. Hunter, you want a bunch of money for that, though. Just kidding. How much do you want for that thing? I forget. What is it? You sent me the listing, I think. I feel like you wanted $8,000, and I can't remember how many miles were on it and stuff. I gotta look. Curiosity's killing me. Let's see what... Guys, Rusty sent me a really good one. I think we talked about that, yeah. Yeah, start high and go down. I did that with my brothers. I started at like 19, and we sold it for 13 and a quarter. It was ridiculous. Somebody got a big-time steal on that, and the guys that bought it are great. They live in Texas, follow the channel, like all the stuff, so I'm really glad that it went to who it went to. But yeah, so Rusty sent me a great excursion that I do think needs to exist at the event as well. It's an excursion limo that's lifted on like 35s. That would be sick. If somebody brings a limo, that's awesome. If somebody brings a limo and wheels it, that would be even cooler. So I'm all for that. Very much so for that. So I don't know if Dusty's still in here, but do it. Yes, indeed, do it. Oh yeah, you're still here. It'll be a perfect overland vehicle if somebody says that I sent them. Well, there you go. So Hunter has an excursion for $1,000 off of whatever he's asking. So if you wait long enough, it'll get cheaper. And then, is that thing clean, Hunter? Or is it rusty? It's white, isn't it? And it's a V10. I can't remember. I think it's white with a V10. Is it 2000? 2001? It's got the wheels on it that my 01 does. No rust, V10, pretty clean, 01. It's worth every penny of $7,000. Or how many miles, though? 800,000? For the terrible motor I was told earlier that the V10 is not a good motor. Yeah, there you guys go. You can just purchase it 10 months in advance. Yeah. Yeah, 218. Oh, that's not bad. I think I told you I paid $3, but mine had Bob had a little bit of rust in it. I paid $3 for Bob. So, but it had rust in the rockers, so just a tiny bit. Enough that I didn't feel bad about cutting the rockers off. Lars, yeah, you should maybe come the first year and then decide what you want to do. I get that. It's a lot of money. Like I said, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's almost too clean if it doesn't have any rust to cut the rockers off. Like, man, you gotta, I don't know. You gotta have a tiny bit of rust to feel good about cutting the rockers off. But this one had some good chunks. Like the one on this, I can't think of the freaking name of it. The rocker, that's what it's called. I was going to say rocks. The rocker fell apart on this side. Fabio? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Hunter. Fabio, I really don't know how to value these things. 30,000 miles on a V10 obviously is nothing. So I think that's good. But man, I can't fathom that it would be worth 40 grand. Like, I don't know. So I helped a friend sell his last year that had right under 140 on it. And so it had like 139 or something, I think is what it had on it. And hide that. Wow, can't hide it. Yeah, it was a beautiful truck. It sold for 26 on Bring a Trailer. So just, that thing was perfect. It sold for 26. Yeah, so that's the thing, douchebag. You are completely right. So that would be my thing. 40 grand is just, man. Pokey ASD. It will. Is yours name Bob too? Or do I know you? Is this Rugged Fab with a different name? Yeah, Fabio, that would be my thing. It feels too high. I think I would maybe pay 30 for it. If I had all kinds of money and didn't care. But I would rather pay 20 for it. Because here's my thing, Fabio. I paid $3K for this truck with 215 on it. And that's what I want to pay for another one. And I'm looking for two-wheel drives, and I'm looking for that, and I really want to pay $1,500 for a two-wheel drive. Because I think that's what the freaking two-wheel drives are worth. But it's insane to me what they're holding. So yeah. We got more people filling out the thing now. We got 38% of us in here own an Excursion. 47% don't. 12% are other. 3% are I want to own an Excursion. So pretty fun. But yeah, Fabio, I don't know. It just seems too expensive. But I know you're looking for a nice one to ship back. So I don't know. It's really nice though. You're not gonna want to come and wheel that one. Oh, there you are. Were you Pookie before? Grayson Camo? Were you a little bit of Pookie talking about wire wheeling off the frame? Because that's a better name for you. Yeah. Oh, Pookie. Hit the thumbs up, Pookie. We're hanging out. Oh, can you get the link to the event? And then, I don't know if, is Lars still in here? Lars, Grayson Camel can get the link to the event better than I can because I have to leave everything. But yeah, the excursion event that we are working on is probably going to be the first ever gathering like this of 40 excursions ever. Okay, Lars, give it a second. He's going to get the link for you. It's going to be next April, so April of 2026 so all of our trucks will be 21. You know, that's what I figured I'd wait for, so all the trucks could drink, you know. And then it's going to be in the panhandle of Texas. So Amarillo, Texas is the closest, like, decent-sized airport. And, yeah, so if you wanted to fly in, that's the spot. Obviously, most of us are going to be driving excursions. I'll be bringing Bob, probably not the white truck, unless something falls ridiculously different. And then I'll have both, but I don't think I'm going to have both. And all my friends are going to buy excursions to come. So Rusty is already looking at an excursion, and Grace and Camo are required to buy one too. So sucks for them. It's too bad. Just kidding. Not for Rusty though. I'm going to make Rusty buy one. The second part is if all my friends buy, yeah, okay. Now you're talking. Yeah, all of you guys could show up in the limo, and that'd be awesome. Yeah. So I don't know if I've told you this, Rusty, but I was dumb, and I should have just spent the money. And there was a limo for sale in town here for $1,500 that kind of ran, and I should have bought it. Should have totally bought it. I didn't. Made a bad mistake. Bad idea. Okay, guys, Hunter is really sweetening the deal even more. So there's an excursion, and if you tell them that you're from me, you get $1,000 off. That's $7,000. It's in Montana. It's a V10. How many miles are on this thing, Hunter? You haven't told me. It's white. It's an 01 V10. So it doesn't have the electronic air conditioning and stuff, which I think is great. Oh, yeah, 218. 218. And it comes with 40s. Just bolt them on before you leave. You don't need to cut anything. Just drive that sucker. Okay, Lars, the link just got posted in the chat by Grayson Camo Adventures. Thanks, Greg. And so, yeah. Also, oh yeah, another big thing this week that now it's great because Grayson Camo are here that I can get you guys a link to it. I put some new merch up, kind of secretly put some new merch up on the old Amazon store, and so there is now. It's gonna be hard to find though. I think if you searched SS Bob on Amazon, you might come up with it. There is a new shirt that you guys can buy to help support Geeks 4x4 that has a really cool new SS Bob logo on the back of it. Pretty sick. So, yeah, pretty fun. I need to get one myself. Okay, awesome, Lars. That's the email. Just put your email in there and all that, and then I'll have you on the list so that when I go to email the 100+ people that have got their email on the list, you're on there. Fabio, yes, sir. New merch. It's not in the merch list yet. It's probably why you didn't see it. Because I forgot to put it in there. And now it's been a while. I'm still messing with. I have another idea that I'm working on too, but the image is being weird, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. And so, yeah. So there'll be another one soon. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Nice. Nice. Is that your favorite beer? I do enjoy a fat tire, so. Yeah, there's the merchandise link, but I don't think, is that the SS Bob logo one? Or is that the full merch link? Yeah, Fabio, give me, I gotta go on, I think I had to go on my computer. I don't know, like I said, I think if you search SS Bob on Amazon, it will come up. Or Geeks 4x4, and maybe that will come up. I don't really know. What's the link? Is it, I don't know what it is. I can't click it. I'll have to leave. Sun hats? Oh man. Like the big straw hat that we were talking about, Hunter? That would be cool. I need to find a place that will do that. I need to talk. I'll talk to Rich from Trail Hero and see who does his, and then like all that. There's two factors for me. Rich does like sells a lot of merch, and they have a merch trailer to store it all. I'm trying to do this without having any overhead from the merch, so like Amazon doesn't offer me a straw hat, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. Because yeah, I would like that. I love those hats. And then like other sites that I've used that I don't the problem with like a local guy is he's gonna want to make the merch and I'm gonna have to buy it all. I'm happy to send you the stuff if you want to make one. I guess in theory I could do that. But I just don't have the overhead to like be able to buy. I don't want to buy like 100 hats, and then try and have to sell them. I can't do that. This is not making enough money to do that. So, but I would not be opposed to it. I guess if we got a bunch of people together and made an order, that would work. But I had to figure out how to get the people together. 87 was a non-high output. The high output 4-liter Project XJ has come back after like 30 minutes. And I remember Project XJ, don't worry. We were talking about the 4-liter. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you're right. Or that sounds right. So it came out the 4-liter came out in 87. It was not a high output though until 94, I think. Or 92. They changed something early in the run. But it's not the Renix. The Renix stuff is before. That's like a 3.8 or something. It's still the same block. That didn't work. Trying to throw a rock in the trash can. 91 was the high output. Okay. Yeah, and then like I said, in 05, they changed them too. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, the problem is I just can't, yeah, I just can't hang on to, I can't have the merch. Like, I can't own it. I can't buy it. Bye, Aiden. Well, I think it needs a patch on the front and it needs some logo underneath it. I don't know. I don't know what I would put underneath it. But maybe just a patch? I'm looking up because my hat's normally stored above me, but it's not there currently. So, I don't know what's happening. Lars, you're fine, buddy. You have 135,000 miles is nothing, man. This one has the timing chain's different than a belt. It should last the life of the motor. So yeah, timing chain's a lot different. A lot of European cars have a timing belt, and so you're probably used to that. The chain, it'll stretch and it'll make a lot of noise before it won't just break on you. This truck has never had the timing chain down. It's got 230 on it. It's something that I never hear talked about on the pages either, though. So I bet the guys with 300,000 on them have not done a timing chain. So I wouldn't worry about the timing chain. Just keep changing the oil, man. Keep making sure oil's in it and keeping the spark plugs tight and enjoy that puppy. Yeah, I have never heard of anybody. And they all, the good thing is the Excursions were all 2 valves, so they didn't have the cam phasers or anything weird like that. So, kind of been interesting. I don't know. I think the Excursion got the best V10 ever built. Personally, I'm a big fan. I like the V10, the 7.3. Yeah. Like I said, Lars, the biggest thing on the V10, and then make sure you don't have broken exhaust manifold bolts. And if you can get them changed or I don't know if I would change them before they break. I guess you could try and change them to stainless and see if they last longer. The exhaust bolts are kind of the other side of it. Aiden, if you're kind of bored, man, you're welcome to go to somebody else. We're just going to talk about cars in here. And, you know, I'm sure there's other people live that are way more entertaining than me. We're just talking about trucks in here. So I'm not going to do any dances. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to hang out and still get to know my community some more. As I sip on my water. And, yeah, just enjoy talking to you guys. It's fun. It's a good time. Hunter, I thought I was getting those 40s, man. Come on. Or they're 42s, aren't they? Those are big. Project XJ. I hear that people like to do that. I'm not a fan of drones, and I have seen some guys been funny, like, I want to cut it out, I cut it out, and then like 3 weeks later, they're like, how do I get rid of the drone on my Ford Excursion? And then it's like, well, you cut the muffler out of it, so you got the drone. I don't know what I would do with them, Hunter. I would pretty much sell them, but I mean, I would take them. But I can't fit 42s on Bob. It just doesn't work. Yeah. I mean just get it and try it and then put it back in if you hate it. I mean, that's what I would do. Especially if it's easy. The problem is exhaust is never easy. I don't know if you ever played with exhaust before. Exhaust sucks. Like, that is one of my least favorite jobs to do on a vehicle, is mess with the exhaust. Speaking of that, I need to get a flex pipe for my Escape. My Escape, that I don't know if you guys have watched all my videos on the channel, but I did a lift kit on an Escape a while back, and I still own that car. My mother-in-law drives it, and she hit a deer last week, and so the Escape needs to come back. But we bought all new front end for like $300. We bought new headlights, new bumper, and a new grill for $300, and we're gonna put a whole new front end on the car. It's so it's gonna get that, but I'm gonna bring it home, and so I need to do some other stuff to it. Like, it'd be cool to not have an exhaust because it has a broken flex pipe. Hunter, that was stellar. This is straight from Hunter to Project XJ. Pretty exhausting work. Exhaust is exhausting. Absolutely miserable. I think I've made that joke in a video before, so I'm gonna claim it. Yeah, if you're just new or just sitting here hanging out, and I haven't said hi to you, appreciate you being here. My name's Bryce. I'm Geeks 4x4. I'm kind of the excursion guy on the internet, but Geeks 4x4 is a place I want to just build a community of all off-road people. So it doesn't matter if you're an excursion guy, it doesn't matter if you're a Jeep guy, a suburban guy, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just glad to have a awesome community of people. And we go live every week, Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time, the same time. We're currently in it. And I just kind of hang out with you guys. And there is a super chat feature if you want to donate to the channel and just help see this build grow and just help a guy out that's trying to help other people out. So I just very much appreciate it. Either way, I don't really care. I do care, but I don't really care. I really just want to hang out with you guys and build a community up. And I'm all about building the community. And so seeing people in the comments that I know every week is really fun. Heck yeah, Cushman man, what is up? Cushman kid. Now you've made yourself a different name. Aiden, that's yeah, no fun to hit a deer. I don't enjoy. 10 out of 10, wouldn't recommend. But I'll get the escape ball fixed up. Not a big deal. How's that old Cushman going, buddy? Somebody's coughing outside, and there shouldn't be anybody close enough to do that. That's awesome, man. I'm glad it is going well. Hey, the Family Main, are you on here? I mean to text you. I can't tell who's on here. We got 42 votes going on in the poll. We'll read you guys some poll results. 36% say yes, we have an excursion. 50% say no. 2% says I want to. 12% is other. Get a Jeep rear end in the Cushman now? Heck yeah, brother. Now you just need a Jeep 4-liter and you got yourself a Jeep. Hey, and if you're also in here and you haven't hit the like button, that's that little thumbs up somewhere on your screen. I don't even know where it is. But you should click it, because that would give me some more thumbs uppers, and would help this thing grow. That'd be fun. Gregory, you still here? No, sir, Lars. That's the way Jeeps are supposed to be, Project XJ. Thank you, Cushman kid. Yeah, Lars, no. Never came with a cabin filter. I've heard guys talking about retrofitting them. I don't know if I've ever actually seen one. But I have heard talk of people retrofitting them. I don't know. It's never bugged me. It was one time we were up in really bad fire season in Canada, and that wasn't great. So, thanks, Aiden. But, yeah. No, never seen a cabin filter one. Ray, how you doing? Heck yeah, Ray. I'm not going to claim to be the expert on the AC, man, but I am more than happy to share some knowledge if I have it. So go ahead and ask your question. I don't need anything, Gregory. I was just seeing what you're doing and if you were there. Heck yeah, Cushman kid, that'd be awesome. No, yeah, you're good, Greg. What are you doing at the dealer? Project XJ, yes and no. Okay, so when I was building Bob, I took everything out of the interior and tried to sell it. And a guy came over from the west side and bought the rear seat with the intention of doing that. So I know somebody that had the intention of doing it, never heard anything from him ever again. So I don't know if it happened. But it's possible. You seem to take the headrest apart and put the slides in it, essentially. Or build the frame around it and then recover it, I guess. I don't really know what all that would involve at all. But I don't know. It's never bugged me. I never sit in the back, so it doesn't bug me. I've been in the back. I was in the back as a kid, but it didn't bug me then. If you are in here and you have not hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate the thumbs up. Only 30 subscribers. Come on, Cushman kid. Get on it. Are you posting every week? Are you posting shorts every day? Got to get on that consistency, man. And then it still won't grow. That's how I've done my whole life. Middle row seat to fit. It could. Okay, AC blows in the front, but moved it to any other setting, it gets stuck on defrost. Oh. All right, buddy. So, you have a vacuum leak somewhere. The the defrost is a default when there's a vacuum leak. So there's the vacuum pump. Yeah. So yeah, there's vacuum pump. I think it's over here on the V10s too. But you can replace the vacuum pump. I'm betting you probably have a leak if it's that bad, except that it kind of changes when you change things. So maybe the pump is going bad. But there's a little vacuum pump. It's on the passenger fender well on the 7.3. I don't know what motor's in yours or whatever, but if you look up vacuum pump, you'll find a bunch. If you look up Ford Excursion vacuum pump, you should find a bunch of information on it. I have never done a video on it. I had mine do that once on my 7.3. Yeah, one time it has done that, and it was for a whole trip. I couldn't get it to reset. I couldn't get it to do anything. And then I got home from that 400-mile trip, and it started working again. And so I have never touched it. So yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not the best. I know what it is. I know what you need to be looking at, but I don't have a video helping you out. So I'm sorry for that. I apologize. Do you live in Washington? I'll help you find it so I can make a video. You said you're in Florida, so you're a long ways away. So yeah, anybody in here that has not hit the thumbs up in the current configuration needs to hit that thumbs up. Also, if you hit those hearts, that also helps me too. Even if you've already hit the thumbs up, those still come across my screen and make me feel good about myself. We are also doing, kind of a goal of some donations and stuff. And so if you want to hit the supers, you're welcome to donate to that. We have a goal of $60 today. We're about halfway there, so pretty awesome. Yeah, Ray. So yeah, start with the pump. Look at all the connectors though and everything. I don't know how to do a smoke test and all that vacuum stuff, but the common vacuum leaks are the hubs, the four-wheel drive hubs, the lines that run down there. I don't know if you already have those. Are they down to a Warren? So here's the first place you could look. Is it down to a Warren hub already and somebody deleted it? Well, you should go make sure they actually capped it and deleted it, because a lot of times they won't cap that vacuum line, and that'll cause very similar to what you're dealing with. So it might not be the pump. It might just be an actual leak. So whenever the pump is trying to roll, it cannot build vacuum because there's a leak somewhere. So, or it's building vacuum right away, and then you start driving, and it sounds like something's getting warmed up and opening up. So, I don't know, kind of interesting. Yeah, Cushman kid, I hear that, man. That's the Achilles heel of YouTube, though, and unfortunately, if you want to grow and you want to get bigger on YouTube, you need to post consistently. And even if you take all those videos that you just posted, or you just made, and don't post them, and post them more consistent, like once a week, choose a day, every time, this day is when I'm going to post. And even when it's cool enough, you can record some and do this and that. That's what you want to do. You want to try and figure out how to make it to where you can do, I did for the first couple of years, a video every week, and I made that my goal, and I made that happen. And my current goal right now, you're watching it. My current goal is to be live on YouTube once a week, and it's Wednesdays is my day that I've decided. And as you can tell, I've been doing all right. I'm here. So heck yeah, Lars. Yeah, apparently you love American stuff. Hey, Lars, how many excursions were sold in Norway? Do you know that number? Is that a number that's like a known number? Just curious. I don't know if any of you guys, because you guys are always with me, so I'll extend this to you. Do any of you guys enjoy calling people and trying to get sponsors for things? Since you guys are all in here every week, and are any of you a marketing person, or could call and would be up for calling and working with companies for sponsorships? what I'm looking for is some help. I'm going to be doing this event, right? And I'm going to need help with getting sponsors, and I need to see I need to like get a hold of the big company. Like I want to get a hold of Ford, and I want somebody to figure out how to get a hold of Ford. And I really don't know that I'm the right person to figure that out. I'm gonna try either way, but you know, if somebody on here was like, "Oh, I'm up for that," Crand, how you doing? Cushman 3-wheeler. I'm sorry, man. It's a bummer you don't see excursions where you live, because excursions are the best. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, that's also the best. Hit the thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Project XJ, shoot me an email. Geeks4x4 at Gmail. For sponsorship stuff, what do you do for a living? We're just going to vet. You're just going to do a little interview right now. I've got some people. It's good. I'm going to need help. This is going to be... Oh, well, that probably is helpful in this. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to need a team. I need to figure out what that team needs to do. And if I'm thinking I'm going to be too big for year one and I need the team right now, or, like, what I need, you know? I'm trying to figure out what it all looks like, because it's a different thing. You're trying to grow this channel, so you're emailing people for this. Yeah, no, I do it all the time, too. It's I don't know. It's an interesting task, right? But I think even if there was a bunch of us emailing them about this event, that might be useful. Cushman 3-wheeler. I have not done a live off-roading. My friends have tried to do a live off-roading, and they shut them down because they say it's not safe. So I have not. I'm going to try and get somebody outside of the vehicle at Trail Hero in October to do some live stuff for you guys. Yeah, there's the people that have tried right there. And you can't go live because they tell you that it's unsafe. So, real fun. Have you tried it on YouTube, Rusty? Yeah, I think we need to try YouTube at Trail Hero, or the next time we're out wheeling that you invite me to, because you just went wheeling this weekend and didn't invite me. I wouldn't have gone, but you didn't invite me, so. Yeah, I remember TikTok shut you guys down. So I've been shut down on TikTok for doing it while I'm just like test driving. So TikTok does not, they don't mess around. I take you talk. Yeah. I don't know. We should try it. We should try the YouTube thing next time we're out. Thank you for the time update, Aiden. Yeah, we'll just try it. And we can see if we can go live together. Because we've never done that either. I've never gone live with anybody. So, do this excursion event. We're going to be live the whole freaking time, just about. I'm not going to be live the whole time. I'm going to be live every day, though. If we do this, when we do this event, I will get the people in. Sapek, what up? Pick you to go live with Project Exchange? I'm in. Shoot me, yeah, do send me an email, because I want to look at your channel. I feel like I did, but I can't remember what you're doing on there, so I'll check it out. And where are you located, Project XJ? Where are you based out of? Sapek, you're going to love this answer, my friend. Nothing. Oh, yeah, you're in Arizona. Okay. That's a long ways away. Well, Grace and Cam are close to you. You could go live with them. They're currently close to you. They're going to be here in a little bit, though. Anyway, Sapek. Yeah, so those axles were off of that, so I found them on Facebook Marketplace. They're out of a 5.4 Super Duty. So they had 410s in them when I put them in the truck. I put brakes on them. And by brakes, I mean calipers and pads, because I didn't do the rotors because I'm cheap. I really needed better brakes. And until February of this year, they ran exactly that way. I did upgrade some steering stuff last year with PMF stuff. PMF makes some really nice factory replacement stuff that's like 1.5 DOM tubing and things. And so that's cool. And so the steering got upgraded. The ball joints got done last year before Trail Hero. So they have ball joint deletes on them now. So I guess that is something you could claim as being done to them. Again, they were holding up just fine. The ball joints were destroyed pretty much when I started. And then I wheeled it for a year or two on the terrible ball joints. Anyway, now it has the American Iron ball joint deletes. And then in February of this year, it finally got gears. So it got 488 gears. Lockers in the rear, it has a Detroit. And in the front, it has a Yukon Grizzly, which is a Detroit. But it's Yukon. And Yukon's a sponsor. They make some nice stuff. So I put the gears and then redid all the bearings and everything on the inners on them. It still has the hub unit bearings that came on these axles. It still has the factory shafts, front and rear. And then went with gears. Trucker Tom, yeah, yes sir. They're a big deal. I think the lockers are a bigger deal for me, but the gears are great. I am not sad about the gears in any way, shape, or form. They work good. If you're in here and you have not hit the thumbs up button, I would love to pump that thumbs up number up just a tiny bit. Also, we've got the gifts or whatever it is thing. It's a super chat that you guys are able to donate if you are up for donating. Also, we have memberships for this channel now. If you want to be a member of Geeks 4x4 and want to be a geekster, then you are welcome to become a geekster for the low price of, I don't remember how much it is. The oldest thing I own is probably my 5-pound sledgehammer from my grandpa. Pretty cool little sledge. Or is it your vehicle? Because it's this Excursion right here. The oldest. Well, no, my boat is older. Yeah, Tom. Gears are definitely something that is overlooked. And unfortunately, with the vehicles, it's expensive when it's 4-wheel drive. I mean, the parts are, $2,000 plus, and then the labor's $2,000 plus, so you're looking at $5,000 to do both axles. And it's a hard pill to swallow for everybody. For a lot of people, it's a hard pill to swallow. For me, it took me a really long time to get the money together. And I owned the parts in August of last year, and I didn't get the money together and somebody to put the gears in until February of this year. So, and that was Money Pit 4x4 in Kashmir, Washington. They did an excellent job. The gears they're set up perfect. And that there's a reason I paid somebody, and that is the exact reason that I paid somebody. Because I did not want to deal with them. I just wanted them to work. Even the locking hubs on these are stock 05 locking hubs, just in case, just to finish that off. Sapec, ball joint delete. I can't tell a difference on the road at all. Everybody says that they're not great for the road, and it was really funny. I was talking to American Iron at Trail Hero, and they were like, yeah, you need to keep doing videos for us to tell people about the fact that they don't do anything weird on the road. Project XJ, you're cheating. How did you do that? That is ridiculous. Yeah, so say I mean, you can tighten these things as tight as you want with the way you can set the preload and stuff with the American Iron ones, and I literally I have no regrets. And we just drove this truck to Missouri, and I live in Washington State, so I put 6,000 miles on this truck in April. Not a single hiccup with those American Iron ball joint deletes. They are sick, and they're rebuildable. You don't have to press them out. You just pull the bearings out of them and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get everybody to get them. I'm hoping that the Grace version of Grace and Camo will buy the ball joint deletes for her Gladiator, so they so that I can put them in when I put the new knuckles on that Gladiator. Hopefully, she'll spend the coin. I don't know. Did you hear that, Gregory? Well, yeah, yours needs them for sure. But I think like this is such a great time to do it on hers since we're going to do the things. So I'm expecting those to show up in the mail in the next 2 weeks. Hang on. Yeah, a little hard to do that. Project XJ, the ball joint deletes, I think that they're like $600 or something. Yeah, I think that they're not cheap, but it's like a buy once crack. The only thing, here's the deal though. Are you thinking about putting them in your like daily driven truck, or what are you thinking about putting them in? That sounds rad, Trucker Tom. I love those Isuzu Amigos, man. They're the best. Yeah, exactly. They could be worse. Yeah, Project XJ, what are you thinking of putting them in? Here's the deal. I don't know that I would put them in a road-driven Excursion. They only have like a 30,000-mile warranty on them. And so I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how they would hold up in a road-driven Excursion. I haven't tried them on my other truck. So I don't really know what they would do with a bunch of miles on them. But then again, I have probably 15,000 miles on them, or at least 10. And I have no. I mean, I've checked because I still have cupping. I can't get rid of the cupping on this truck, which is really annoying because now I have 2 new tires in the front, and it's gonna do the dang thing again to them. And so I don't know. I gotta get a new track bar. I'm gonna get get a PMF track bar for this thing. I do like Excursions. Yeah, it's weird. Yes, I'm not sure. Call them and ask them about that, about what they think about it, putting their ball joint deletes in a daily. Also tell them the Geek 4x4 sent you, because that's cool. It was really neat though. Like, if you're gonna buy them, that's true. You guys will put more miles on it. But I thought it was so cool because when I was calling them to like ask them things, and I called them like 3 or 4 times during the install because I was asking a bunch of questions, and I was talking to like the owner, and so I really liked that about American Iron. And like I said, if you call them and you tell them what you're thinking, they're gonna tell you what they're obviously, look, they want to sell the ball joint, but they're also like, they're gonna be honest with you, I think, and tell you, oh, this might work or this might not work. Like I said, I don't know, but yeah, I can't tell a difference on the road, and maybe it's just because the truck's on 40s. I have no idea, but yeah. Yeah, Project XJ, you're building an Amigo. Yeah, man, I'm good with going. Yeah. 6.2. Depends on which generation Raptor, Aiden, but I don't know. I'm not a Raptor guy, so I don't really know all this stuff. Some of them have a EcoBoost in them. Some of them have the 6.2 V8 in them. Also, if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, we're about to hit 20 likes. So that one last person that's been holding out, not hitting the like button, it's time. Time to hit those 20 likes. We've been we were jumping up there in some viewers there. It's kind of fun. And yeah, anybody else want to come in and hang out, ask questions? Would love it. I see that heart coming through. Would love to see those hearts coming through. So appreciate that. There it is. There's the 20th like. We've got the 2-0 on the board, so it's not enough, obviously, but it's never enough, right? I'm just glad all of you are here, so I don't really care. Still got the super chat going, so if you are up for donating to the super chat, would love that. Yeah. Trucker Tom, I have driven one in a Penske truck or U-Haul truck. I forget what it was. It was a brand new one, pretty much right when they came out. And it was pretty good. But I have not driven one in anything other than that. So, you know, not all that helpful. It was a 26-footer, you know. I like the Isuzu Amigo, man. I think that's a cool thing. Yeah, I need to go follow. Or I think I'm already subscribed to you, Project XJ, but gotta go make sure I am and watching those videos. Trucker Tom, you gotta go find one. They're at dealers all over the place, man. They're not hard to drive. You can watch them. You can drive them puppies. Dave Chappelle really likes his. And I'm sure it's way cheaper than a diesel. Like, it's just the maintenance and stuff. I don't know. I think it's funny. I love my diesel, but... Nice. Nice, Project XJ. Hunter, that's cool. Did you beat on it like a V10 and did it hold up? The oldest truck I've driven? The oldest vehicle I've driven, my dad had... Well, I built a 71 Jeepster in high school. And I think that's the oldest one I've driven. Yeah. The oldest vehicle is still around, though, is my dad's 73 Trans Am. Yeah, my Jeepster was fun. It's old now. 54 years old. This truck behind me is 21 or 25. Crazy. It's a great truck. Great stuff. Project XJ, what day of the week do you post? What's your video day? 31 Model A, cool. Yeah, we had my dad's company, or our tire business, had a Thursday. Sweet. I'll be on it. My dad's company had a like 30. I don't even know what year it was. It was a wood flatbed that was a Model A front, and never got to drive it. I was a kid, and it was on a trailer and got smashed real bad. Got totaled. That's freaking rad, Hunter. Lars, thank you for joining us for the live. I appreciate it, man. I'm just glad to get to talk to you some more, and really hope to meet you at this excursion event. That would be incredible. I just hope to bring all of the community around, and you should definitely post the event on the Norway excursion page. And like I said, my offer stands. If anybody wants to buy a truck, I have room for some of them. And, you know, have me go get it or something like that, and buy it from the Pacific Northwest, I am more than happy to help and, you know, figuring stuff out. So we'll get you there. We'll get you a vehicle if you want, and help everybody hang. Swiper. Cool, man. Swiper, no swiping. That's awesome. How many miles are on that puppy? Congrats on the pre-new truck. You don't own it yet, so I hope it's in good shape. Have you already seen all that and everything, I hope? 180. Nice. How much do you pay for that? Or you already paid for it, or what have you? Yeah? So say, do you actually own it, or like what's going on here? Nice. No rust. Perfect. What's yeah? What'd you pay for it? 180K. We were talking about this earlier. We were wondering if 40,000 was too much for a V10 with 30,000 miles on it. So I'm curious what you paid. 180. Let's see. I think I would be happy at. Okay. Oh, it's got 456s already. All right. All right. So you paid a little bit more than I would have liked to pay, but sounds like it's got a lot of things done to it. So that's helpful. What size tires does it have with those 456s? 35s, 37s? Is it kind of an off-road truck already, Swiper? Oh, yeah, and I guess location would also be, where are you? Paid 14K for yours? 30 spots and a leaf spring left. Nice. Where's in Arizona? Well, yeah, they hold their value down there. Oh, North Carolina. Yeah, that tracks. They're holding their value out there too. It's really funny. There are certain places in the country, like where I live, for instance, that they don't hold their value. So, you guys are doing good. That's great, man. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I hope it's great for you. That and if it rides terrible and doesn't have a Skyjacker shocks on it yet, you should put Skyjacker stuff on it. Use the Geeks 4x410 code and get yourself 10% off, and buy the Black Maxes, and you'll be real happy with the ride if it doesn't already have them. So, if you haven't hit the like button, thumbs up. You should do that. That would be awesome. Oh yeah, yours is a diesel. That's different. Yours is 6-liter. 14K is killer for I think for a 6-liter, especially if it had a new motor in it. Yeah, you did just fine, Project XJ. Yeah. Yeah, Redhead boxes are great. They're still manufactured. They're manufactured up in Post Falls, Idaho, and I've been happy with mine. There are people that say they don't like theirs or they've had issues. I don't know what they're doing, but I've put 3 of them in now, and all of them have been great. So yeah. NYX, what up? Just hanging out, talking excursions. Yeah, gassers are, and they should be half the cost. I think they should be less. Like I said, I want a 2-wheel drive for $1,500. That's what I'm looking for. You sent in Redhead 50 cores. Holy crud. How long did it take you to put 50 in? How many years was that, or was that like 6 months? NYX. I do remember the name, but I talked to a lot of people on here. You're going to have to remind me what we were talking about if you want to pick up that conversation. But I do remember the name. I just cannot place exactly who you are. But I'm glad you're back, because I know you have been here before. 3 months. Holy crud. That is quite a bit. That's one every other day or whatever. That's not all Ford boxes, though. That's just you guys are putting redheads in everything. That's a nice horn. Did you guys hear that? Guys, I need a boat horn. If anybody here has access or, you know, a deal or something, I need a boat horn. I need the fog horn from a big ferry or something like that. I need that. Bob needs that. Not me. I don't need any of this. This truck, it just needs things. It's supposed to have, like when it gets axle shafts, it's because Bob needed axle shafts. I don't need axle shafts. Fine. But if Bob breaks, Bob needs the part. Sapek, I don't know if you're still in here, but Calum. Nice. I like Project XJ. I like Calum, actually. That's a cool name. Sapek, if you're still in here, the only thing I am planning on doing, NYX, an excursion, always. Yeah, Laku Hiracho horn is stellar. What am I talking about? Oh, Sapek, axle shafts. That is my like planned upgrade currently, and I don't know, I probably should look at these axle shafts and see. But last time we had them out, they didn't have anything weird with them. The front ones from like a Super 60, the bigger 60, actually fit, and so you can put them with they have a 1550 joint on them versus the 14 or the 1310 or 1410, whatever's on it right now. So they have a bigger joint, but they fit in here. Project XJ, this sounds great. Also, Project XJ, where have we met? Like, have you come to Trail here or anything like that? And if not, when's this Amigo going to be ready? And can you get it ready before October because it needs to come to Trail Hero? Aiden, you need to get your dad to buy some Skyjacker shocks, my friend. Skyjacker Black Max shocks. Use code GEEKS4x410, save you 10% off. And a set of Black Maxes is right around $200, so they're super cheap. No, we haven't met. Okay. You're right there for Trail Hero, though, man, my friend. You got to bring this Amigo out to Trail Hero. This is, yeah. Greg, you not at the dealer anymore? What'd they do to your Jeep this time? September is the goal. Frick yeah. Trail Hero bound. Let's go. Let's get her done. Yeah, I've never done a live with somebody. I would be interested in. I mean, I need to figure it out, and do it. Paint. Goose needs Goose the JT. We were just talking about that Jeep, and well, we'll break it at Trail Hero for sure, Project XJ. I mean, we'll have a great shakedown run. Goose, we were just talking about the fact that you need to buy the American Iron ball joint deletes as well. And I'm expecting them to show up to my door in about 2 weeks. Because if you're bringing those knuckles here, it is time. We're doing the ball joint deletes at the same freaking time. I'm not doing them again. No problem, Aiden. Yeah, she's listening. What's up, Ramon? How you doing? I know you're bringing knuckles. Now you need to bring now you need to get affordable or American Iron off-road to send RCVs. What? Oh, I wonder if I could buy those bigger ones from O'Reilly. They have a lifetime warranty on axle shafts? Congrats, Ramon. That's awesome, man. Somebody else was just talking about they're buying a 2004 V10 on Friday. So, yeah, it's awesome. Oh, you're gonna put new RCVs in it? Well, that's dumb. Why don't you get O'Reilly for axle shafts? Apparently, they're lifetime warranty and they won't click. But seriously, ball joint deletes. We're gonna have the whole front end apart. We can talk. I can maybe call them. We'll see. Are they actually upgraded? Are they the 1550 joint, Rusty? Because do you know what I'm talking about? There is the next axle up, like it's from a 550 or something, is the same. That we can put that axle shaft in these, and it's a 1550 joint instead of the factory joint, because we have the same axle. Okay, how much were they? Were they $250 like the Ford ones are? Because I think that's what they are. I need to look. I didn't realize you had those. I haven't looked at yours apparently close enough. Adrian, bro. No idea. Not a Ford Excursion related. I have got no clue. Yes. She's ordering ball joint deletes now? Good. Okay, Rusty. Well, we'll have to... how much were they? Adrian! You already told me that, I think. You told me that a couple weeks ago. Hasn't your Excursion been blown up for a long time? Yeah. Yeah, Rusty, that's what I need. And their lifetime warranty from O'Reilly? That's great, because O'Reilly is in Moab. So the place we're most likely to break one is Moab. So, big fan of that. I think, like I said, the only reason I was thinking about Ford ones is I guess I thought somebody said the factory parts were like $300. And if they're that cheap, I'm going to do it there. Johnny? Heck no. No Chevrolets here. I don't like to push things. Not a single Chevrolet. Well, I could say one's never been in the garage, but a Cadillac has been in the garage. And the guy before me that owned this house had a Chevrolet. I'm not a Chevrolet fan. All right, Rusty. I guess I need him. Send me the part number. No Rams either. Sorry. This is a Chrysler product, but it's not a Ram. I don't understand the Ram thing. It's a Dodge truck. It's not a Ram. Adrian, yes. This one is a V10. That one, there's one right there out front. That's a 7.3. Good for you, Mike. No Chevy, never. Don't like the way they fit. Don't like the way they feel. Don't like the way they drive. I'm too tall. I hate sitting in them. They're the worst. But don't care if you like them. Doesn't matter to me. Not for me. Nice, Hunter. See you later, buddy. Good chatting. We'll be in touch. I'll message you. I've been meaning to message you all week, and I didn't. So message me, so I message you back. We got some other people to call too. Nope, no Toyotas. Nope. I don't like IFS. I don't buy into overpriced things. And I've never owned a Toyota in my life. Oh, I haven't. It's true. I've not owned a Toyota. I've owned one other Japanese brand or import brand. Other than that, I like American cars. America. On top of the junkyard for sure, Aiden. You're right. Nope, never owned a GMC. Nope. I haven't bought a single thing from the manufacturer that was bailed out by the government. Government Motors. It's okay, Aiden. You'll see the light someday. Ford is the only real American-made car. Nope. No government motor company, nope. Not for me. Yeah, so that's how I got the Excursion Project XJ. So my grandpa was a lifelong Ford GM guy. He owned
tons of Suburbans, El Caminos, Corvettes, like just only GM his whole life. And in the mid 90s, he had a 90s Suburban that he put 3 transmissions in before it had 80,000 miles on it. And he decided to, he was obviously pissed at GM because he had to put a whole bunch of transmissions in to a vehicle that had no miles on it. And so he decided to buy Ford. And he bought my 2001 7.3 Excursion. The next year, he decided he liked it, and he was buying cars to kind of travel and gift down and do that stuff. And so he bought an 02 Excursion, and then in 03, he bought an 03 Excursion, all with a 7.3, all four-wheel drive. And that is why I have Excursions, because of him. This one, obviously, is not one of them, but the other two were my brothers and my aunts for a long time, and yeah, that's why the Excursions happen. Hey, if you haven't hit the like button and you're in here, you definitely should, because you know, don't you like what's going on? Yeah. I just don't like the way they feel. Yeah, we're having an excursion event. Just got posted in the chat. Next April, gonna be awesome. Heck yeah, just 2001 7.3. That is awesome. Bird Joel, BYRD Joel, awesome man. Is it a excursion or is it a Super Duty? We're doing an excursion event. It's in Texas. It's next year, and it's in April. I don't have a ton of information about it yet. I know that it's going to be at Maris Adventure Park, and I know it's going to be in April. And I, yeah. So if you want to sign up for it, you can scroll up a little bit. There's a link to the event. You can sign up to get email updates about it. Okay. Well, here's my favorite truck. I don't know which one's my favorite between the two of these. Maybe 2001. I don't know. Or my favorite truck. Oh, that's not what year. It's a Ford Excursion, Johnny, because I'm the Excursion guy on the Excursion channel on YouTube. Bird, BYRD. Thanks, Rusty. Redhead steering box is pretty much one of the best things you can do. The other side of that, though, is you got to check everything else. So you need to make sure your tie rod is tight, your drag link is tight, and your track bar. And so I actually did a series on removing the wander on my 01 7.3 Excursion. It's on my YouTube channel that you're currently watching live, Geeks 4x4, and I believe it's a playlist, Excursion Wander Fix series, I believe is what it is. And I went through and redid the whole front end of that truck to get rid of it, and I essentially rebuilt the whole front end of the truck. But I got rid of it, so it drives really nice. Not a problem, Bird. Appreciate it. Johnny, that's all right. You're allowed to be a kid. Diesel fuel. All of those sound rad. Even the Chevy. That's the best way to fix a Chevy is to solid axle swap it. That's awesome. And Cummins it. Fix the Wander. Yeah, there you go. There's a link, Bird, if you can, in case you couldn't find it. And yeah. Thanks, Johnny. But yeah, if you have not hit that like button, you should. We are coming up on over 2 hours now of hanging out with you guys. Been really fun. Been a great day. Just fun to talk to people, get to know you more, and hang out, laugh together. What do you guys think? The ones that are in here, are you interested in seeing me go live with people? Like with somebody else that maybe you guys don't know, that maybe is not an excursion guy, or maybe he is an excursion guy. What do you think of that? Do you think that that would be kind of fun? Yeah, diesel fuel. The 7.3 is one of the best engines ever built. I love my 7.3. Well, Grace and Cam, I think it's interesting. Aiden thinks it's interesting. So what should I do? Should I, like, interview the person? Yeah, like a podcast-style interview type thing? What do we think? It could be fun, I guess. Just do it, like, once a month. Might be more fun than talking to myself. I have not heard of those pistons, diesel fuel, but that sounds fun. Yeah, they could be a lot of fun. Those 7.3s with some build on them. Could be a lot of fun. Well, then it's settled. I'm going to figure out somebody to try and be live with, and I'm going to try and do that next week, maybe. If I can get somebody in time, I'll talk to a couple people and see what I can get. Other than that, unless you guys have any other burning questions, I mean, I think we've been doing this for a while today, and it feels like it's about time to wrap this thing up. It would be the perfect time for somebody to come in and hit that like button a couple more times, and get us a little bit more likes. That would be amazing. Oh, dimples. Oh, interesting. It actually increases compression? Or what does it do? Also, the super chat is rolling still. So if anybody wants to contribute to that super chat and just keep adding to that in there and making this day amazing, would love that too. So, oh yeah, and subscribe, as Aiden said, because, subscribing is the lifeblood of a YouTuber. And, yeah. I don't know. Subscribe if you want. I don't really care. I won't be that offended. I only cry at night. So yeah, that is what we are up to, guys. That is excursion event. We've got excursion channel. I've got some ideas for a new series that I'm going to start on kind of updating my white truck. So you guys get first ideas of that. Oh, interesting. That's super interesting, diesel fuel. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Someday, if I ever have to pull my 7.3 apart that far, I would consider it. I don't want to take that apart for that, though. Someday, I'm sure it'll need it, because I'm never going to sell it, so I don't need a rebuild. So, but man, I love that truck. 7.3 is so much fun. V10 doesn't suck either, though. All right, one more thumbs up. We're at 21. We're at drinking age. I think we need to get 22. That's what I think. So I'm looking to you guys. To get that one more like. Yeah, no, I know, diesel fuel. I just don't want to pull into mine. It's been great forever, and I put injectors in it recently. It's a little different than it was, and it's fine. Got that extra light, guys. We did it. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just want to go as many miles as I can go on it. It's kind of, I don't want to pull it apart and then have it go 1,000,000 miles. I want to have it never been apart and you have it go 1,000,000 miles. That's what I want. So, it'll get done someday. You know that. Sonny, what's a Ford Excursion? That. Right there. That beast. That is what a Ford Excursion is. 1.6 million kilometers. Holy crud. You got some miles. That is awesome. You do have it there in the UK. Norway has them, at least. And Luxembourg. Yep, they exist, man. They exist. You got to find one. One of the biggest SUVs ever built. Heck yeah, you do, Aiden. As I say, that's 1 million miles. That is stellar. Still running strong. Just has a blown head gasket. That is insane. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. I want this thing to go. Hey, if you're in here and haven't hit the like button, we are we got a bunch of people in here right now. We could just pump that like button thing up. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was guessing it was right around 1 million miles. That's insane. Yeah, maybe, Sonny. I have no idea what they're worth over there, but yeah, they're kind of fun. They're pretty cheap over here. You could buy one and ship it. They're not bad. They're not a bad price. So, all right, guys, I think I need to be done. Starting to wind down. It is time. So he's just under 1 million miles, is that what you're saying? 999. Sonny, no, I'm not going to start it today. But, Sonny, if you want to hear it, you are welcome to go to my channel and go watch some shorts, and you will hear it doing things that are awesome. And that will be fun. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, if you're in here and you didn't know, I do shorts all the time. There are shorts of this truck doing crazy things because that's what this truck is built to do. There's also shorts of my other truck just living life and being awesome. And, yeah, it's kind of fun. We have got, yeah, I'm worn out, though. The crazy thing is we're just gaining a bunch of people right now. And I don't know, if they comment, maybe I'll stay around. Or if they hit the like button, maybe I'll stay around. But I am getting tired. I need to eat food. I did work today. And, yeah. Thanks for hanging, Project XJ. I appreciate it, man. We'll be in touch. I wanna watch some of your channel. See what this Amigo is doing, man. So I'm gonna go do it tonight. I really need to wash my white truck. And it's just been warm, and I've been driving it, and I don't know. I want to wash it. It's so nice when it's clean. But now it's late. I don't know. I'm going to go eat dinner. Maybe I'll wash my truck. All right, guys. I'm out. No more likes. I'm out. Diesel Fuel, thank you for hanging, man. Appreciate the random insights into this stuff. Cali Flow, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And Diesel Fuel, you're right above me. I'm in Washington State. I don't know where in Canada you are. I think we've talked about this before, if I remember right. But if you're ever down in the States, hit me up, man. And you guys are awesome. I am super appreciative of all of you coming on and being here for this. The Cushman Kids says, wait. No, sir. I probably will not be live tomorrow. Cushman 3-wheeler, I go live every day now. Or not every day. Every week, Wednesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific time. So that is when you can expect me for at least the next month or so, maybe more, to be live. So Wednesdays at 4 o'clock, we get this live going. And then I stay on here. Like I said, I've been in here for 2.5 hours now, just about. And I've been talking to you guys. And so I just love talking to you guys. I'm really grateful for the support. Any of the super chats you guys can do, I really appreciate that. And yeah, just doing this to build this community. I really, really, really am grateful for you guys. So I think I'm out. Alberta. I don't know where Alberta is. That's where Banff is. So you're not that far from me. I think Banff's in Alberta. Am I wrong? So
So yeah, I'm out of here, guys. And yeah, let's do the final tally on the poll. We had 40% people in here with this time that had excursions. We had 46% that said they don't, and then 12% that are other 4x4s, and only 2% said they wanted one, which is very, very disappointing. But I'm going to end that poll right now, and it is done. So there's where we are. You guys should be able to see that. And I'm out, guys. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, thank you for caring. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I'm going to continue to do this, continue to grow, continue to learn, meet you guys, talk to you guys, and yeah, just tell you how grateful I am. So anyway, thanks for hanging. Bye.